Out here in the Florida Keys, when plan A doesn't work,
Kite fishing didn't work out. We struggled to catch bait in the morning.
you fall back on plan B, catching yellowtails to put some meat on the plate. It's just you, your buddy, and a school of hungry tails lighting up the slick. But it's not just about filling the cooler. It's about the rush of the fight and the simplicity of a perfect day on the water.
What is going on, guys? Today I'm with my buddy Nico.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And he's done a couple sailfish tournaments and he's pretty experienced so far. But today the goal is going to be to fly the kite and see if we can get onto some sailfish. But we got to get the boat out and start trying to go catch bait. So without further ado, we're going to start up the engines and we're going to get going. All right, we just pulled up to the bait spot and we've been chumming for a little bit. And we got a bunch of yellowtails and cigars behind the boat. So hopefully we can stack up on these cigars and then we can head out. So the trick with the sabiki is once you get one, you want to let it sit for a little bit so that the rest of them come and start attacking what the other one has in his mouth. So right now we got one. There's two. Oh. Here, Nicky. Nicky.
To get that other 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah, we should just put them in the 5-gallon bucket for now and then just walk back with them. This one fell off.
Hold it tight. Yeah, that works too.
Let's just put them in the bucket for now. All right, well, kite fishing didn't work out. We struggled to catch bait in the morning and we brought the wrong kite. We thought it was gonna be blowing a little bit harder, so we brought the wrong kite, but we're out here tailing now and we're just waiting for all the yellowtails to come up from the bottom, and once they do, we're gonna start fishing. Hopefully put some fish in the box. Look at all the tails that are already coming up from the bottom. That's a good looking fish finder if you ask me. If you guys can see, the tails are down there. They haven't made their way up yet. So with yellowtail, you wanna really chum, let them come up, and once they come up, it's gonna look like a yellow brick road behind the boat. Hopefully we can get something to put on the dinner plate today, because Nico and I are pretty hungry. We've only brought some chips and just chips, and this is a growing boy, guys. This guy needs some protein in his system.
I just ate myself.
Nicky's on something good.
Oh, it's definitely a little max.
Oh, it's a lane.
A lane?
Oh no, yeah.
Oh my God.
It's a lane.
That's the biggest lane I've ever seen.
Oh my God. I got told the other day that this is a different type of lane though. Dude, look at that.
Got a nice little lane. We pitched out a little cigar minnow from earlier. It was a struggle to get the cigars, but you know, what we had left is what I pitched out. And surprisingly, I was expecting a mackerel or a kingfish, and we got this nice lane snapper. It's definitely my biggest one.
In the box.
Here we go. Got her done.
You see, even though it took all day, we finally figured out how we're gonna bring meat home. The yellowtails are coming up from the bottom. They're just getting a little skittish with every time one of these waves hit the boat, but look, you guys can see that. The yellow brick road is coming up. The parrotfish are enjoying it, and so am I. All right, we got our piece of ballyhoo here. We're gonna put it on the hook, start drifting it back. So when you're yellowtailing, you wanna really make sure that you hide this hook. These things are super finicky. But as soon as Nicky's done rigging up here, he's gonna join me and we're gonna get on some fish, even though he's already got some. Come on, come on. Oh, I'm ate. Get up here. Wow. Little guy. Not the one we want, but they'll get bigger. Gotta pick through the small ones before you get the big ones. I will say they are healthy. They're pretty chunky here. Hey, relax. Well, that's why we got grundins. You just hold them to your stomach. All right, buddy. Gotta send him on his way on the other side so you don't tell your friends my trick. Let's drift this piece of ballyhoo back. See if we can get us a nice chunky guy. Oh, the chub almost ate it. Big chub. I thought it was a mangrove. It's just a massive chub. Run with it, buddy. Yeah, it's yours. Take it. Yeah, there you go. Run. It's yours. It's all yours. Till I hit you with the... with the arranca. Got him. You thought it was yours. That's a keeper. That's another keeper. That's another keeper. Gotta let him eat long enough. All right, buddy. Easy, easy, easy. My bait's still on. Hey, hey, hey. Nicky, you got pliers?
Nope.
Swear. Guy, how do you not have pliers on your boat? Nice keeper. Gonna put him in the fish box. Ow.
I'm gonna cry.
Ah, he pooped all over me. Add him to the collection. I'm not letting him eat no more. I'm just hitting him as soon as I feel him take it.
Smack him with the broom. All right, now we gotta let them come up.
Okay, okay, okay. Hey, 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 hey. He's not keeper. He's short.
Yeah, he's short.
Okay, okay. There we go. Give me one of them pieces there. Thank you, sir.
Bro, yo, when in doubt, hit the reef.
Oh, I wasn't in doubt. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice little yellow brick road again. Parrotfish got it. I got a parrotfish. I got a parrotfish. Oh, I had a parrotfish. The big ones came to eat it. Look, I just got took. I told you that they're eating the little ones. Look at that. Oh, that's another keeper. It's another keeper.
It's like what, 5 keepers now?
More or less. Something like that. Got a lot of them. Okay, buddy. I already got a spine in my finger. I don't need another one. That's why it's always good to have some sort of bib when you're doing this type of fishing, because it can get real dirty real quick, just like mahi fishing. Easy. All right, we're just gonna carry him like this to the cooler. Yeah, come on, get in there. Phew. So for any other normal shirt other than the Avail shirts, because, you know, they're pretty good as far as getting blood and stuff, you can usually just wash it off. In this case, I don't usually wash off right away. So when you got Grundens, you just rinse them off like this and you're ready to go. Just wash them off, give it a good rinse, and you're good as new. Look at that, like nothing ever happened. So now that the blood is all off and it's not gonna stick, we can get back to fishing. All right, we just hooked up to a cobia.
I think it's a cobia. It looked like one.
It did, I couldn't see him. Is it a cobia or is it a giant remora? Dude, wait, it might be a cobia. Oh, it's a huge remora. Huge remora. Dude, that thing is giant.
That's actually impressive.
You want to eat them? All right, let's flip them in. That is a giant remora. I don't think I've ever seen one that big. All right, if you guys don't know, these guys actually stick to sharks and other bigger animals and they eat whatever doesn't go into their mouth. And look at this. They stick just like that. Crazy. We're gonna get this guy and send him on his way. Whew. Later. Let's get another one. All right, everyone. We just made it back to the dock, and the first fish that we're gonna be filleting is gonna be this lane snapper that Nicky caught. So we just wanna start with the tip of the knife going down his back. And once you get just to the tail, you just wanna punch it through. Just cut it off. You want to keep on following the rib, or his spine, because we haven't gotten to the rib yet, all the way down, and then you just go over the rib. A lot of people try to save as much meat as they can, especially on this rib area, but problem is if you try to save too much meat, you might poke the stomach. Now we're gonna feel for pin bones. They're all the way right here. The pin bones go a little bit further back, right up to here, and we definitely don't want this in our fillet, so we're gonna feed this to the pelicans. They get a nice little treat as we fillet. They're just over here waiting for us. Now we're just gonna give this little piece to them. There you go, buddy. These guys wait here knowing that they're gonna get fed. I'm gonna continue filleting these fish, and then I'll see you guys in the kitchen with Nicky, because I think we're gonna search up to see what kind of recipe we're gonna do due to the wildfires down here. I might have to stay a little bit later, so at least we get to cook and enjoy the fish that we catch today. But I'm gonna continue, and if, I don't know, you asked me, that's a pretty good fillet. Look at that. And pretty good skinning job. So that's one of many. I'm gonna keep on keeping on, and I'll see you guys in the kitchen. It's currently the afternoon. It's around lunchtime, so I figured what better lunch than to prepare some fish tacos. We have I found out it was a mahogany snapper, not a lane snapper, and we have the yellowtail snapper here. We're gonna take some of this extra virgin olive oil, put some in the pan. We're gonna start putting them in to coat them in this olive oil so that all the seasoning can stick. And in here we have the seasoning for Chipotle's honey chicken that my brother brought from work. So we're gonna see how it's gonna do with fish. The chicken's pretty good, so we can only imagine how the fish is gonna taste. So all right, I'm gonna finish coating up these fish, and then we're gonna get everything else ready to start the cooking process for these things, because I'm getting a little hungry. So we're gonna speed up the process a little bit, put the camera down, and get to cooking these fish. All right, and just like that, we coated up our yellowtail snapper, and it's already looking pretty good. We got the pan over there heating up, getting ready to cook up our fish and heat up the tortillas. Let's see, the pan's already pretty hot. Let's lay down these fish nice and flat. We're gonna leave them on here for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then they should be fully cooked. So until then, let's start heating up our tortillas, cleaning up the kitchen. All right, the fish is almost done, and man, is it already smelling amazing. Nicky and I had a little bit of trouble in the beginning of the day. We were trying to sailfish and just wasn't cooperating. The wind was supposed to be a lot heavier than what it was, but that's how fishing goes. Sometimes it doesn't go the way you want to, so you gotta figure out other things to do so you guys can put some meat on the table and catch some fish. And let me tell you, if Nicky's dad didn't see some fish in the cooler, he would have been very, very angry with us. Take a look at that. If that doesn't look good, I don't know what looks good to you guys, but we're gonna try to close up this beefy taco here as best as we can. We're gonna take a bite, give it a try. Wow. I think this is by far one of the best recipes I've had. Probably better than Charles, but he's not going to be able to try it for me to brag in front of his face. So I'm going to finish housing these things down. So until next time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you guys can know when I post, which is at Monday, 6 p.m. every time. So I'll see you guys on the next fishing adventure. Later.